there.
Okay, I'm going to do a couple of short videos on some posture stuff and a couple of quick escapes from knee ride bottom. Before I do that and introduce the posture, I want to introduce what your fights are as the bottom guy, because there's three main fights that you have to worry about as the bottom guy under a knee ride. So I'm going to go ahead and take knee ride top. And in no particular order, fight number one is attacking and pulling up on the near side arm. That's one fight you have to worry about as a bottom guy. Fight number two is underhook, cross face, somehow getting under the head or neck here. And then fight number three as the bottom guy is harvesting of the far arm. Harvesting of the far arm. That's the three fights. So near arm, head, underhook, and then far arm harvesting. That's the three fights you have to worry about as a bottom guy. So this with me. So we're going to build a posture that allows us to survive those first three fights before we can even think about escaping. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this far leg, I'm going to build my kickstand leg, and I'm going to turn into him a little bit, like this. So I'm up on my side just a little bit. And my far leg is making a kickstand like a bicycle kickstand. My head, in order to prevent him getting underneath my neck, is going to go down and attach to my shoulder like this. So now when he reaches to try to get underneath my neck, he's going to find the hole there is pretty well closed off. This arm is going to line my body, and my elbow is going to tuck into my body as much as I can here, with my hand way down here by his knees. So as he tries to grab on this elbow, he's going to find it's pretty hard to get at. This hand, I'm going to line my body with it, and I'm going to take my fist and tuck it up tight to my neck here like this. And as he tries to get in that hole there, he's going to find that it's going to be a tough fight. So that's my initial posture here. This hand can protect my neck in case he tries to do some funky D-chokes or other stuff. This hand is lining my body and protected, and I'm blocking off this hole here. My head is closing off as much as possible. I'm listening to the mat. So that takes care of those three fights. So if I was going to drill this, the top guy would work on, he'd be pulling up on my bottom arm to see if he can get it. If that didn't work, he'd try to go under my head. Right. If that didn't work, then he's trying to harvest this arm. So that's my initial fights. And I need to be able to survive a little bit from there. So that's posture number one. So let's do one escape from posture number one. And this is almost the only escape I ever need from here if I'm able to achieve this posture. I'm going to do an escape that doesn't screw me over. So some of the escapes you see people do kind of screw them over. For example, some of the escapes you see people do is coasting on the body here and shrimping out. And you can see I'm breaking my posture all up. He can harvest this arm. He can pull up on this sleeve. So although that may get me out, in some instances it may screw me over. So I'm going to do one that won't screw me over here. I'm going to take this hand here, and I'm just going to insert it in the crook of his foot like this. Just like this. I'm going to spear. Like that. And you can see I haven't compromised my posture because you still can't get at that hand. Now that I've inserted it, I'm just going to flip it over like this and turn it palm out like that. And you can see I still haven't compromised my posture, so I'm still okay with my posture. And then to escape, I'm just going to shrimp into him a little bit and back out. And there I am, like that. So that's an escape that doesn't compromise my initial posture here. So I'm working my initial posture, and I just need to survive for a second as he tries those three fights and tugs. Right. It's not going to work for him. I'm going to insert my hand, flip it over, shrimp, boom, get him out. That's number one. I'm good.